Oh, sorry, 1 second. Here we go, here we go. Oddly, I don't think we've gotten a W on this stage. We got one on stages 3 and 2, I think, or I might have that flipped. It might be 2 that we don't have the W on. One of the lower stages anyways, we don't have a W on, which is weird. Because we got the W on 3, we haven't gotten the W on stage 4 yet. It gets too brutal the last like 30 seconds of the 30 minutes. But we'll see what we can do. Bring on the horde! Look at this craziness, dude. It gets so insane at the end. Back to normal speed. Oh. We made it! We made it! Stage completed. Let's go. Oh, cool. We unlocked the final stage? Or, wait, it's a shop? Price of the seconds are forgotten. What is it? Let's check it out. Eight horse jokes to tell your neighbors. Fuck. The Among Us throwback. Okay, let's do this differently. Or wait, we can't. You have to quit the shop? What the fuck? That's so weird. Just gonna try buying one thing from like every merchant. There's no way. Dude, I'm confused. Like, there's no way to leave this store. That's so weird. thing that's weird is it doesn't show actual progress on the shit. Like, it doesn't show which stages I've beaten and haven't beaten. It's weird. That one we got to 30 minutes. This one we got to 30. I don't think we've done this one or this one, if I remember right. just gonna go through and beat all 4 stages in this Vania thing in order, just so that we keep track of it. I'm gonna keep track of it better in the other adventure DLCs now that I know it doesn't do it for you. I mean, you get the achievements when you go in and do something you haven't done before, but it doesn't give you like a checklist like it does in the main quest. So anyways, we'll do 3 next. And then 4. I'm like 99% certain we've already beat 3 though. But whatever, I'm too lazy to check the VOD.
Let's get this party started.
Hell yeah, we got both birds. Let's go. Now we can evolve them because we got the duplicator. Oh, dude. And that evolve thing came up. We haven't chose it yet, but we will, we will. Got 4 slots left in the evolve selection. There it is, a spellbinder. Bring it! Bring that shit. We're so goated. We got the Evolve Bible, the Evolve Whip, the Evolve Bird. Bring that shit, bro. Oh, it's like the last 30 seconds. It just tries to absolutely ruin you. No shot. We had 3 seconds left. Oh my god. 1 second, chat. I'm gonna go check my potatoes I got roasting. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to bed early tonight, so I'm kind of doing lunch and dinner back to back. It's like a couple hours apart, 4 hours apart. I had like a little lunch when I was AFK from stream. I had like a little cup of soup and some half a loaf of bread, or half a loaf, half a little bun of bread. It's like a light lunch. You know what I mean? It's really about what we're eating after stream. Anyways, hang on a second. My bad. Alright, I'm back. Obtain the Vandalier. Got some adventure progress. Let's go. Alright, that sucks we lost the last 3 seconds. You know, I feel like there was a way for me to win that if I would have just been more open to the idea that we could lose that late, but I don't think I was. Alright, we really need to focus on our build, though, because it's so specific at this point. Okay, Santa Water for sure. Spellbinder for sure, but I don't want to pick it yet. I mean, we could try running both. Nah, I don't want to run either wand, to be honest. Bible, I definitely want to run. Attract Orb I might even keep off, try and trick the system a little bit there. Although I don't know what else we're going to get besides it. I mean, it does help with, like, chicken at the end and stuff. Empty Tomb, hell yeah. Duplicator. That one. That one for the whip. Alright, this is a good build so far. So at a certain point you don't even need the health. You get so swarmed that you don't even need the Attract Orb to, like, keep getting your health boosts. Because you're so swarmed at that point. It's like the last, like, 10 seconds. Cross would be W as well. Let's keep our options open for the dual birds, though, in case they come up. Love to get some Laurel, too. If we got Laurel, man, that would be... Sheesh. There we go. There we go. Alright, now we got all the crazy buffs and evos. We could technically do a Attract Orb at this point, but I don't think I want to. If something else cool comes up, we'll do it instead. We might need to go Attract Orb, though. Just out of necessity. Over, like, luck or crown. We don't need any of that. Not for this run. Although a little luck wouldn't hurt at the end there. We're getting some weird pulls. Whoa. Game really just destroyed us for not picking armor last time too, and we did with that went with that really like offensive build. No laurel, no garlic, whatever. That was hilarious. We're like insta dead by something. I don't know what it was though. I really want the cross, but at the same time I don't. Why don't we grab the axe now, because it leaves us a slot for the last bird, and then we can maybe pick up the cross or something later. Or, I mean, we could go Laurel or something. Dude, I'm just scared with, how quickly we got insta-death there. Even Garlic might help. We got the Evolved Bible, then we want the Evolved Bird. We'll need the Holy Heart for the Evolved Whip. Or Hollow Heart. Ooh, and the Candle Labrador is cool too. Because that evolves the axe. We need that. We need that. I've never seen that. We've never seen that evolved. Well, I've seen that. Even the axe on like max level is actually really sick. Like it goes, like when it goes from level 7 to 8 or whatever, the animation and the effectiveness of it changes quite a bit. It's pretty sweet. Or it's like a good end game weapon, in my opinion. In my opinion. What does that evolve? Oh, the Attract Orb evolves the Magic Wand? That's fascinating. Oh no, I picked the magic wand! Why did I do that? Oh, it was an accident. I'm just gonna have to hope this works. I guess we should get the Attract Orb to see what the Evolved Magic Wand looks like. We gotta sacrifice armor though, fuck that. I don't know, decisions, that sucks. Oh, it's that one dude that, see, I've spoken into existence that we didn't like with the choice we made. You gotta watch out for that. I was literally looking down at something. You gotta watch out for that dude. He just comes up and just destroys your entire existence. Like at 13 minutes. What a fart face. Ew, it's making us choose one of these out of the gate? Ew, Ew, dude, what an L run. I'm gonna straight up quit. What is L? I mean, if we were a garlic enjoyer still, that would have been okay, but... No, thank you. Even Laurel I don't want. I want to go, like, full offensive. Because it gets too crazy at the end. I feel like having the protection doesn't work. Something like an area attack, like a Santa Water or a Bible is awesome for that, but like, yeah, you get swarmed so hard that I just feel like anything but full attack mode and then evolving those birds, getting the birds and evolving them, I think is key. So then you have all the evolved items you possibly can. If you do the Bible, the birds, now the axe, now we can evolve the axe, that's crazy good. And the whip, of course, that gets evolved. Maybe we leave... I don't think we should leave the whip out of the equation, if I'm being honest. Mind you, it attacks mostly above you, but still. Gotta watch out for that Symphony of the Night, dude, too. When we get to, like, level... or minute 13 again, that's crazy shit. Alright, that's the build. I want to see what the Evolved Magic Wand looks like with the Attract Orb. And we'll save one slot for the birds. Oh, we need that candle thing for some kind of evolve, eh? I'm trying to remember now. Damn, it really doesn't want us to have the attract orb now that we want it. Be cool to see an evolved magic wand, because magic wand, like earlier in the game when we were still learning the game, was like a really effective endgame weapon. It's just a good, when you level it up, anywhere you face, it just unleashes the fury, which is nice. You know, if you focus on the direction you're faced in. It's not obviously good like area attack, but it's good for like right in front of you. And I mean, it can fire in any direction. Alright, we almost got the build that we're after. Ooh, that Laurel's so tempting, but we can't. We don't have room for it. Maybe later. Maybe that could be what we add when we evolve the birds. Some Laurel. Depends on how we're doing, I guess. This is going to be some achievement-heavy round, though, if we finish it, because I think we'll have evolved 2 new things that we haven't evolved before. The magic wand and what did we notice was tied into? Whatever, we'll figure it out. Oh, the axe. The axe got like a new evolve. We gotta make sure that we get axe when we if it gives it to us when we get space. That's why, because magic wand, I was kind of saving that slot for axe to build it early, but we can always get axe late. It's fine. If it shows up even. It's possible it won't show up, right? We're not going to go hollow, because we probably aren't going to run whip. Unless we do it endgame, because axe isn't showing up. Just kind of keep our options open. We do need a tract orb though ASAP so that we can farm all this stuff. Gotta watch out for that dude when we're standing still farming too. Ooh, there's axe. That sucks because we gotta wait for the extra bird. But hopefully, because we saw it once, it's not incredibly uncommon. It's a little uncommon, but maybe it'll hopefully come up again once we open back up. It'll probably give us whip and axe. And who knows what else? Maybe fire wand or something as choices. Oh, maybe it's not a magic wand that I read is that icon, it's the actual dragon whip that gets evolved by that item. I think that's actually what happens. So magic wand might just be a... Oh, finally got the new bird, nice. Might be taking up a space there because we would have preferred axe, but that's okay. I mean, magic wand's effective, it's just I would have preferred to get the evolved axe in there, but I guess that means we're definitely picking axe and not whip for the end. I don't see a problem with that. Then we'd have a lot of area attacks. We'll probably keep the swarm. We might not even have to creep around like we usually do the last 30 seconds. I'll be damned if it doesn't want us to have a tractor, though. It gave us once at the beginning, and then nada. I'm going to keep going left, though, because as soon as we do get a tractor, we're going to push hard right and just level the ish out of everything. Alright, 13 minutes. This is when that weirdo tries to chase us down and one-shot us in the crowd. Gotta watch it. We should keep it moving. Booyah, there it is. Game heard us. That guy. Party pooper. He's dead. We got him. Pog, we already got the Evolved Bible. Let's go. That does suck that I didn't realize that the new Evolve was the Dragon Whip and not the Magic Wand, though, because I would have liked to have picked something different. That's okay. I think we can still win it. And we can pick Axe and evolve the Axe for the first time ever, which I'm very excited to see what that's all about. Because endgame Axe is already good. I don't even want to know how good the Evolved is. That's what I'm most excited about, if I'm being honest. So hopefully that opens up and we evolve the birds. We get to select it. Ooh, the Candelabrador. That evolves something as well. We should grab that. Just got one slot left anyways. I think that's what evolves the Axe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm forgetting now, because we haven't looked at attack since I started manifesting before. Ooh, the spinach might be a W last choice there. Instead of the hollow heart, because we don't have whip, so we don't need it. Go ahead and just grab spinach? I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that would augment this build really well. I don't want to be put in a position where I gotta pick something I don't want, you know? Ooh, armor. Absolutely armor. That's so good we waited for that. That just saved us probably from that dude. Ooh, Vandaliers have been evolved. We now have a slot for Axe. That would have sucked if we had to pick between Whip and Laurel. I want Axe, dude. Let's go. Damn, that dude's strong. Evolved axe. The death spiral passes through enemies. Damn, looks like a sickle. Sick. Oh, we've seen that before. Right? No, I don't think so. Not... Pro is just destroying. Destruction. Alright, here's where it gets really real. Always chicken. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god, chat. My god. Oh, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We did it. We did it. Here comes the death. Grim Reaver. Stage completed. 30 minutes, 3 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. We did it. We did it. New achievement. Hold 6 different weapon evolutions at once. Evolve the magic wand. Unlocks magic wand. Okay, there was something I saw there. Dope. And we had beaten that level previously, so there's that. There's that. Alright, so now we gotta repeat the long library and stage 4. Let's see if it does anything. Alright, let's do long library. And then I might end for tonight. I kind of want to go to bed a little early tonight. Watch a movie, have dinner, go to bed. Tomorrow, we're going to hopefully finish Super Mario World. Unless we get hung up in World 7 or 8, but we'll finish up World 6 and then try and finish the game. And then we'll play some more. We actually will play the Skate Story demo tomorrow. Keep postponing that demo, but it's just because it's so magical, and I know it is, that I want to be like in a super refreshed state of mind experiencing it. Like, you know, midstream or something. Beginning of stream even. If I start late tomorrow, we'll do Skate Story. I want it to be nighttime for Skate Story because it's got like a bit of a gothic, kind of dark feel. And I definitely want it to be nighttime, so if I start early, we'll probably do Super Mario Bros. If I start at night, we'll probably start with Skate Story. We'll see. We'll see how she goes. What I'm feeling. I'm gonna go for an offensive build again. That worked really well at the very, very end. To have all that offensive power. It does suck not having Garlic or Laurel or something. It's like a little bit of a buff, but it's kind of worth if you can manage the movement. Alright, so Attract Orb is now good for the whip and the water, so it's kind of a no-brainer to get early game. It's all about those evolved things, so at this level of play, and the duplicator, and that empty tomb that reduces cooldown. Oh, those things are so clutch. 2 seconds, chat. I just gotta tweak something. Almost done, chat. Lego. Alright. What? The spinach now evolves the fire wand? Let's go. New evolve. Pog. Absolutely poggers. Kind of want to just run this and save those 2 slots for the bird. Otherwise the spellbinder's a waste. Which one does that? Oh, that one does the axe. Yeah, let's just run this for a bit. Save those last 2 slots for bird, and then the last power-up slot we'll save for who knows what. If I'm being honest, whatever's clever. That's probably the one we should pick, is the empty tomb. Yeah. Dude, I'm just going to try and wait this out instead of going to farm right now. It's going to be the most massive level up ever if we can clear this horde at our current level. Oh yeah, we're good. That's all you guys got. Dude, that big, look at the big boy that came in for the snipesies. Came to try and snipe us. Rip. Watch, this isn't even fair. It wasn't as massive as I thought. We didn't post up as long as I actually wanted to because that guy came to try and fuck us up. Oh, no way, the magic wand evolves through that, huh? Damn, that's tempting. Well, that'll be a good one to get after we get the birds. I just really want the birds if it'll give it to us before it's too late. Let's give the evolved fire wand time to shine. Oh, there's the bird. We missed it. They'll come back. There we go. We got it. Damn, we hit the massive, most gigantor level up section of gems ever. Sheesh, I want that magic wand. Gotta evolve the bird. Gotta evolve the bird. Fuck, dude, it's fucking up our evolved bird game. Alright, well, if that's the case, we don't have the item to evolve the axe. The knife is man. Let's do garlic for the first time ever. Maybe it'll help. Certainly hope so, because the rest of our build is solid. Super solid. It's a shame that we... Like, one bird is still great. I low-key like both birds before they evolve, but whatever. I mean, strength-wise, I'm sure you know, it's better to have the Vandalier. In fact, I know it is, because you can tell in some of the boards get like super crazy how effective it is. Hellfire, Evolved Fire Wand passes through enemies. Let's see it. Oh yeah, I remember that thing. Okay, we're just having foggy memory. On some of the evolves. I mean, we did get some new evolves this stream, to be fair, but it's like, what? Fire Wand? But yeah, I just thought that was maxed out Fire Wand. I think sometimes I'm, you know, clicking through the level up so quickly, I didn't notice that some of them were evolves versus just like, you know, max level. Yeah, I just thought that was max leveled Fire Wand right there, but it's the evolved one. It certainly works good. This build could work, man, with the garlic. It's possible. It's possible we won't get anybody sneaking on us. And we got armor on top of garlic, which is not the worst thing to have. The Ebony Wings looks cooler than the Vandalier too, because it's all purple. The Evolved Bible popping off. Our Santa Water should have be evolved too, right? Feels good to have garlic again. A little bit of a buff. That's so cool looking. That's the other thing I love too, is like there's different like effectiveness levels for the builds, but then also like some of them look so damn cool. You make certain sacrifices. Evolve Santa Water, there it is. Oh, here comes the final horde. Any second now. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Gotta get more in the open here so we can maneuver. Alright, now we go always chicken. Should we pause it? Should we keep it manual for... I don't know, it kind of fucks up my focus. Let's just go always chicken. Oh god! Oh, what was that? What was that, dude? Anyways, I'm gonna call it there. We'll 100% stages 3 and 4 tomorrow at some point in the middle of we'll just take a break between Skate Story and Super Mario World at some point, or we'll do it after. Anyways, that was a good stream. I have fun.